Well, good morning. Hello, my friends. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Happy Thursday. Happy to have you here. I'm going to give Facebook a minute to tell you that I'm live, but we are here live Thursday morning. Every Thursday morning, we are here for Lone Orange TV. My name is Tiffany Huckelman, and I'm the founder of Lone Orange, where we help solopreneurs grow their businesses beyond themselves, scale their businesses beyond themselves. We focus on branding, brand identity, and systems development so that you can get clear on who you are and grow that brand to impact more and more lives. So today we're talking about documenting systems. Now last week, if you joined me, I talked about having a map for your systems. Here's the thing. We all know, we've all been told that we need systems in our business. What does that mean? I remember when I first heard that idea, that concept of systems, and I thought, oh, this is brilliant. Of course that's what I need. But nobody can tell me how to do it, and not well, or not easily, not in a way that made sense to me. So I have, over the years, searched and found lots of different bits and pieces, and have kind of put together my own process that has worked much better for me and for my clients to start getting this out of my brain, everything that I was doing in my business, start getting it out of my brain and on paper so I can start delegating it and being more efficient even in my own work. So last week we talked about the importance of having a map, and there was kind of a plan, an outline of all of the functions in your business that you need to have systems for. So I will drop the link to that video if you missed it so that you can go back and watch that. I don't want to recap that today, but so I'm going to pick up where we left off from last week, and today I want to talk about starting to document those systems. Now, here's the thing. In my Scale Your Brand Method Mastermind, we go into this in depth. So there's only so much that I can do in this quick 10-minute video, but I want to start giving you some tidbits of how you can start thinking about systems and start documenting them for your business. The benefit of having these systems is it's going to make you more efficient. Even if you have no one else in your business, having systems will make you more efficient because these are tasks that you're doing over and over and over again, regularly, every day, every week, every month, whatever that is, but you don't have to rethink about the whole, what do you have to do every single time. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can have templates, you can have checklists. All of this will help make you more efficient. And then when you're ready to start delegating, then you have something you can train someone on. So these systems are crucial to any business success. There have been, in fact, I've had several conversations recently with people telling me about businesses, and not just solopreneur businesses, but businesses with teams. Still small business, still less than 10 to 20 employees maybe. But they've been telling me about how their lack of systems and how the companies are growing, and they're growing, like they're doing well, they're selling and that sort of thing, but internally they're floundering. They're struggling because they have people who are kind of doing things their own way, and then if that person who's developed a good process for themselves leaves, there's no training for anyone else. Nobody knows what they did, what worked, what didn't work. Like, there is a lot of confusion in the business when there isn't systems to be followed or training to be passed on from one team member to another. And it really breaks my heart because it doesn't need to be that hard. It can feel tedious, especially for the entrepreneur who likes to be the visionary and dream big, but it doesn't have to be impossible. And so I want to start today with just the very first piece to break this down. So let's assume we have the map. We kind of have an idea of all the functions in your business, and one of those functions is fulfillment and delivery. And I'm going to recommend that we start there. Now, I know that's probably C or D down on your list, depending on how you mapped your process, how you mapped your SOPs, your standard operating procedures out. But here's why we start with fulfillment. Because if you start, our inclination is going to be to start with marketing because we want to go out and attract people. Let me go do marketing, get people in the door, but here's the problem. If you start attracting people, they come to you, they're like, yes, that sounds great, sign me up, where do I pay? Now they're in your door, now what? How do you onboard them? How do you serve them? How do you wrap up with them? How do you make them feel so confident and comfortable and knowing that you're going to help them if you don't have any processes down for your fulfillment? So we start with fulfillment and service delivery first, and then we back into sales, and then we back into marketing. Okay, so that's kind of the process we're going. So right now you have your map, so you've made a plan. Now you're going to pick one, and I want you to think about fulfillment and delivery. What is one thing, what is one task that happens in your delivery process that you do over and over again? Maybe it's onboarding. Onboarding is one that every single business has, whether we like it or not. There is some sort of onboarding process that you bring your new clients into. Maybe it is like how you actually schedule meetings with them. It depends on the structure of your business. How do you schedule meetings with them? How do you, what does the service look like? How do you serve them? What is that whole process? Pick one of those things in your fulfillment and delivery process, and that's where we're going to start. It's very easy to get caught up in because there's so many things in our brains about how these systems are, all the systems that we need in our business. It's very easy to get them all muddled in our brain. So we really have to get very narrow focused, think about one process. Let's talk about client onboarding. We're going to pick one process. What is that process? When you have a new client that has raised their hand, said they're interested, you've made the sale, they've signed up, they've paid you, and now what? So you're going to think about that, just that process, finite process. It starts when they've paid you, and it ends when you start the ongoing service delivery. So there is a start and an end to this process. Think about what that is, and now you're going to brain dump. Right? So I have tried this many ways myself, and I've tried it with clients too, and everybody is a little bit different. But when I sit down to think about processes, my brain wants to be linear, but when I have to brainstorm a brand new process, I cannot go linear. I cannot come up with an outline of step 1, step 2, step 3, because inevitably I will come up with other things that really belong up top, and I'm way down here, and I just thought of it. So I just don't even try to do it in an outline fashion or in a linear fashion. I go with a mind map. And I have a gigantic whiteboard on my wall right behind my camera, and I love that whiteboard because I can just go and let my brain just kind of explode onto the whiteboard. And then I can sit here and type it based on what I'm seeing. So I start with the mind map. There's also plenty of mind map tools online. MindMup is a free Chrome extension that is a great tool, and it'll save it directly to your Google Drive. It's free, and I have not found any issues with it. I pay for a system called Lucidchart that also has a Google interface. And I pay for it because that's what I started with, and so I have a lot of legacy information in there, so I just keep paying for it. But you can start with MindMup, and that's totally fine. But you start with, in the middle, you just say client onboarding, and then you will let it kind of explode. And think about all the different pieces, and you can add lines. If you've ever seen a mind map, it's usually just something in the middle, and then lines that go off of it that lead to different components, and then off of that component there might be other lines, and off of those components there might be other lines. You can go as deep as you want, but just start thinking about and start categorizing where these things fit to organize your thoughts. Every little detail that needs to be included in this, get that out on the paper or on your screen, then you start organizing it. All right, so we're gonna stop with that. For your system, that's where you're going to stop, okay? We're just going to brain dump that first system. Next week, come back and join me on Thursday, at 9 a.m. Central Time, and we'll start talking about kind of the structure and how to take that mind map and organize it into something useful. All right, my friends, that's all I've got for you today. I hope this has been helpful. I am going to, you've heard me talking now about the Solo Collaborative community that I've just launched and working on building now. I'm really working hard right now in kind of planning mode and getting it really set. I've listened to the members, the current members. They've told me what they want from this group, and I am working on putting that plan into place. And hopefully in the next week or so, being able to announce that, or at least start kind of rolling it out. Now, this group is all about, it's for mission-minded solopreneurs who want to grow our businesses together and impact more lives, impact the lives of our clients. But it's a supportive group. It's a safe place to come and share your wins, your losses, your struggles, your celebrations, where we can raise you up, offer advice, help you figure things out, offer accountability. Come and join us so that you can grow your business not in the vacuum that typically surrounds a solo entrepreneur, but come grow with other like-minded, mission-minded solopreneurs who are ready to change the world so that we can grow our business together. I'll put the link in the comments. Please come and join us. It's on Facebook. Just look up Solo Collaborative Community, and we would love to have you in there to start growing your business and impact the world. All right, my friends, I will see you next Thursday where we will get into more detail about documenting your systems. Take care. Bye-bye.